everybody, this is Andy Blanks from Youth Ministry 360, and I'm pumped today to have Tim Schmoyer on the video conference with me here. What's up, Tim?
Hey, nothing much. How are you?
I'm doing well, man.
Good.
We are going to talk about your new book today.
Okay.
Pumped about it.
Yeah, well, it's a little ebook I wrote called Focused Youth Ministry, How to Discover God's Vision for Your Ministry, Implement It, and Make It Sustainable. It's a really long title.
That's okay.
When I was in Bible college, growing up, there's all these philosophies of youth ministries out there. Everyone's kind of got something, and everyone was just kind of looking to whatever Saddle Creek was doing and copying that and just kind of making that work in their ministry. And now here we are, about, 10, 15, 20 years later, I don't know.
You're telling on yourself.
And people are like, how come that was working for them and not for us? People, they say, okay, we're going to develop our own vision, we're going to develop our own strategy and our own plan for moving forward, discovering what God has for us. But it becomes something that's just so generic that the vision could fit any church in America, or it's something that they develop, but then it just kind of has no bearing on the actual ministry that they're doing. It's something they slap on a letterhead on a church and makes them look good, but it doesn't really eliminate anything from what they're doing or help them really focus that ministry. And so then life change and transformation happens more as an accident than something we actually plan for in our ministries. I was thinking through all this, I said, okay, what can I give to youth workers where they could go through a step-by-step process, and rather than saying this is what you need to do, instead it asks good questions that a youth worker and their team would think through to help them understand, okay, where has God brought us in the past to bring us to where we are today, and then based on that trajectory, where do we see Him moving us in the future? It's just hopefully it's a lot of good questions that lead you through a framework that by the time you get to the 30th step, you know, one, what God's unique and specific vision is for your ministry and your context, and two, you've developed a plan or a strategy of how we're going to move that vision forward. Three, this is very important, we often skip this step, is how we're going to measure it and evaluate it over time so that in the years going ahead, we don't start drifting off course. And but it keeps us focused, it keeps us on task, and we can evaluate what's really working, what's not, that kind of thing. And then fourth, how do we make it sustainable long term, so this isn't just something that we do for a year or two, but that we can see this is exactly where God's moving us and how we're going to make it better in the years to come. So
talk to us real briefly about this kind of added element you're doing around the release of the book.
Well, I worked my butt off to get this book done and formatted and looking all pretty and everything in time for this. Last year, I lost my job a little over a year ago now, and we had just had our second kid. Our son was born, and it was Christmas time, and all the hospital bills came due. And I was like, oh, this isn't going to work. But thankfully, thanks to a church, I don't know which church it was, they anonymously paid for all of our son's hospital bills that Christmas.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and so it was awesome. It was amazing. We felt so blessed, and now here we are this Christmas, and I want to return that blessing to someone else. And I was originally what we're doing is I'm giving away 50% of all the sales for this ebook is just going to go straight to a youth worker in need this Christmas, as voted on by the Life and Student Ministry community. So they submit a little video just sharing their story. I put the videos up. We'll pick 4 of them and put them up, and people will vote on them, and the one with the most votes just gets the check.
That is so cool. Where can people both buy the book, and where can they actually go to kind of enter the contest, I guess?
Yeah, the best place to do that is if you go to Life and Student Ministry at studentministry.org, and on the top you'll see there's a place called Store. You click on Store, and then you'll find the ebook right in there, Focused Youth Ministry. And on that page you can buy the ebook if you'd like. There's a two-page sample download if you want to download a couple of pages just to check it out, so you get a little feel for what it's like. There's a video there kind of sharing more about this, and there's a link there where you can submit your own story if you're a youth worker in financial need this Christmas, and find out more about that whole contest.
And so, guys out there in the Youth Ministry 360 community, go buy the book. It's amazingly beneficial to your youth ministry, and definitely enter the contest. Or if you know somebody who's, in that position where they could really use this, send them the link to buy the book and have them enter the contest. So, Tim, thanks so much, man, and can't wait to see how the contest plays out. And it's this Friday. You have until the 9th.
December 9th, 2011.
So don't waste time.
Yep.
All right, man. Well, hey, have a great day, Tim. It was awesome talking to you.
You too. Bye.
All right, take care.